Mr. Mok, please.
It's quite a challenge to follow after such distinguished speakers, but nevertheless, I'm very proud to be a representative of WWF in speaking to such a distinguished group here today. So, Honorary Felix Chung, distinguished speakers, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm delighted to be invited to offer some thoughts about sustainability and the fashion industry here in Hong Kong. I'm confident that the summit will provide us with much food for thought and hopefully will serve as a platform for us to take the necessary actions to help Hong Kong become a more sustainable city and sustainable fashion hub. Of late, the fashion industry has been appreciably more aware of the threats to our planet being caused by climate change. Across the industry, there's more understanding that it needs to change the way it operates, particularly in its use of energy and other resources. The question is how to pick up the pace and accelerate progress towards becoming a more sustainable industry. I'm sure many of you who have watched the series Our Planet or the film Our Planet, Our Business on Netflix. Made in collaboration with WWF, it portrays the chilling reality of the rapacious degradation of our planet and ecosystem, the effects of climate change and overconsumption, which have led to our world's environmental crisis. There's too much at stake if we continue with business as usual. Clearly, we need to take action, and urgently. I'm glad to see the fashion industry is taking initiative to change the way we do business. The launch of the Fashion Industry Charter for Climate Action at the UN Climate Change Conference in 2018 was a major step forward for the industry. Signed by over 50 leading fashion brands, retailers, suppliers, and other organizations, some of which are sitting here today, at the summit today. The Charter lays out a framework for the industry to collectively address the climate impact of the fashion sector across its entire value chain. This is part of the worldwide move to limit the increase in the global average temperature to well below the 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels, as set out in the 2015 Paris Agreement on Climate Change. The Charter has a total of 16 commitments that cover a wide range of targeted and more general objectives. Among the measures, signatories commit to prioritizing materials with a low climate impact, pursuing energy efficiency measures and renewable energy in their value chains, and giving preferences to low-carbon providers. There are other fashion industry-led initiatives that have been running for years. For example, the SAC-HK Index and the zero discharge of hazardous chemicals. But it seems there's little in the way of quantifications on their impact, despite the industry participants putting in a huge amount of time and resources into these initiatives. We need to adopt a scientific approach with SMART goals to find genuine solutions and drive systematic changes. We need to align all industry participants, designers, brands, retailers, manufacturers, farmers, and raw material producers and consumers across the value chain. We need to integrate sustainability into everyday businesses. We need to create a dialogue with consumers on sustainable consumption and participate in the movement for a circular and regenerative economy. I'm proud of my association with WWF Hong Kong. Sustainability is close to our heart. We set an ambitious goal to transform Hong Kong into Asia's most sustainable city. In achieving this, we try to close the gap between awareness and action on sustainability through various initiatives. We have been collaborating with businesses and, in particular, the fashion industry. For example, We have been co-organizing this fashion summit since its first year. We are also involved with the Better Cotton Initiative, the Water Stewardship Program, Low Carbon Manufacturing Program, and Making Zero Impact Fashionable to transform and help a cleaner industry. I'm pleased to know that these programs are making an impact to a greener environment in which we live, but there's much more that needs to be done. We hope to see more participation and support from you as business leaders and individuals to change the way you live or to do business to reduce ecological footprint for a more sustainable city we will all be proud of. Over the next 2 days, I feel sure that the panel discussions and opportunities for networking and collaboration will lead to a new understanding and new sustainability initiatives. A key aspect of some research the Fashion Summit recently commissioned was the challenge associated with maintaining sustainability in global supply chains. I think this afternoon's Enabling Sustainability in Global Supply Chain panel discussion will help provide some fresh solutions to address the associated issues. We have an exciting program lined up over the coming 2 days, and if we all work together for the good of nature and our planet, we will truly be achieving the goals. Thank you very much, and I wish you all have a very fruitful Fashion Summit.
Thank you, Mr. Mark. Please be seated.